A small tree and a tiny vine grow side by side in a lush, vibrant forest. The tree reaches up toward the sunlight, while the vine playfully wraps around the tree's lower branches.
They laugh and play together, intertwining as they dance with the wind. They are happy and carefree, enjoying each other's company.
As the little tree and vine continue to grow, they are approached by the big trees and big vines. Trees and vines must grow separately, say the big trees with a stern voice. The big vines echo the sentiment. You are breaking the rules. The young tree and vine look at each other, confused and heartbroken. They realize they can no longer play together as they once did. The little tree and vine are now growing far apart, each in a different corner of the forest. The tree stands tall and strong, while the vine wins its way through other parts of the forest. They glance towards the distant forest edge, remembering the times they played together. Though they are apart, the memories of their friendship remain strong. The forest is calm, with the trees swaying gently in the breeze. Suddenly, loud metallic sounds echo through the air as iron robots march into the forest. The robots begin cutting down trees with sharp, powerful tools, building their robotic structures. The trees shake with fear and confusion as their home is destroyed. The trees band together, using their branches and roots to fight the invading robots. They swing their branches, trying to knock down the robots, and their roots rise from the ground to trip them. The robots fight back with laser beams and cutting tools, slicing through branches and roots. The battle is fierce, but the trees start to fall, one by one, as the robots prove too powerful. The war has ended, and the forest lies in ruins. Fallen trees and robot structures are scattered everywhere. The little tree, now weaker and smaller from the war, hides behind a large rock, watching as the last of the trees fall. His eyes reflect sadness as he witnesses the destruction of his once beautiful home. He is alone but survives, watching quietly from the shadows. The forest is ablaze. Some trees are burning and desperately running to escape the flames, while others have fallen, dead and broken on the forest floor. Robots, the towering robot leader, marches through the destruction, kicking the trunks of dying trees with no mercy. Other robots stand tall, raising their hands in victory, celebrating the devastation of the forest. A few remaining trees and vines, scorched and weakened, gather together in a desperate attempt to escape. They move quickly, running and winding through the last patches of the forest, trying to avoid the robots. Looking back at the burning forest, the surviving trees and vines realize they have no choice but to leave. They make their way toward the horizon, hoping to find safety far from the robot destruction. The forest is no more. In its place, the robots build their city, massive metallic towers and robotic structures now dominating the landscape. The once green land is now cold and industrial. The robots continue their work, constructing the city with precision and efficiency, as the last remnants of the forest fade away. In a distant, hidden part of the forest, the trees and vines gather, their branches and leaves drooping with sadness as they mourn the destruction of their home. But as they wander through the forest, they come across the broken weapons left behind by the robots during the battle. Swords, knives, and firearms lie scattered on the ground. The trees and vines exchange determined glances, realizing they now have a chance to fight back. The trees and vines negotiate, forging a plan to unite in the final battle. The trees take the broken robot swords and knives, securing them in their branches. The vines tightly wrap themselves around the trees to ensure the weapons don't fall. The once peaceful trees now stand tall, armored with metal and sharp blades, like hybrid robot trees, ready for the final attack. Armed with the robot's own weapons, the trees and vines charge into the robot city. Their branches swing sharp swords, and vines lash out with incredible strength. The robots, shocked by the sudden attack, are no match for the empowered trees and vines. Some robots try to fight back, but many flee in panic, running to their planes without looking back. In a triumphant moment, the trees and vines destroy the entire robot city, reclaiming their land and celebrating their victory.